Cars, is he a flat earther? Yeah, I guess Tristan or Tay Daddy, Teh Daddy. Are you a globe earther? Or Napalm? Is Napalm a flat earther? Or Lowell?
But no, after I think about it for a minute, you're right, Indio. If there is any kind of similar theme, it's more of fear of social pressure that would be the similarity between, questioning flat Earth and the great toilet paper shortage. The social pressure and the fear of judgment of your peers and everybody. I'd say that is probably the largest similar motivator for both. More so than being compelled by a guy in a lab coat with a certain label. Peer pressure, definitely bigger.
Moment of silence for the globe.
It had a pretty good run.
Yeah. I still watch Star Wars, by the way. I mean, how cool would gravity actually be? You know, like how cool would that be? You could just move something like without even that. You know, that would be so cool. It's kind of like magnets, actually, but nope, none of it's real. There's so many cool ideas in that, but they just kind of ruin it because it's not real.
It was already not real. It's just a little less real. That's all.
Hey, Brown Recluse, you got any evidence of lasers magically bending around a sphere or just bending
Do
down at all
you have
over a
evidence
large
of lasers
distance?
going straight over large distances without begging the question?
Yeah, we've got footage of it.
Right, so
Plenty of
the footage
footage
is
of
what we're
lasers going
talking
straight.
about. The footage is what we're talking about, so that's begging the question. You're providing the
No,
evidence
it's
of
not.
the evidence I'm the evidence in question is the laser test videos. So you can't use the
Yeah.
laser test videos as evidence for the laser test videos being valid. So what's your evidence that
What?
lasers do not bend over large distances?
The f-
Wait,
okay,
what? The
so
footage of the lasers going straight over large distances is not
How did again,
evidence?
that's the whole thing that's happening in chat. How
really,
are you verifying that it's straight?
because we can see it
Hit the
going
target.
straight.
You
We can
you can't
take
see
side
it
views
going
of the.
straight.
Yeah, we can. We have side views of some of the laser tests, right,
Over
using
what
rectilinear
distance?
lenses,
The
six
longest side view
miles.
you have is 6 miles, exactly, but the laser test we're talking about is 20 something miles, right? So you don't have a side view
Yeah,
from
but
20 something miles. We're talking about large
yeah, we.
distances.
Wait,
Why
do you
didn't?
accept the
Okay,
six
so
mile one?
yeah,
Yeah,
Do you accept
it's ostensibly straight at the horizontal or the
there's
what is it?
there's no evidence
the
that
6 mile
exists of
is
a
cooked?
laser.
It's over.
Yeah, so this is the thing: the lasers hit the target, and you don't have any. So
What
if
okay,
it's hitting the target,
what do you mean hits
shut
the
up,
target?
shut up, shush. Yes, it
What?
hits the target, right? The beam goes directly into the sensor of the camera, or it hits the target if there's a physical target
Yeah,
set up, right?
there
Like an
isn't a
actual.
physical target. You
Yeah,
said it goes into the
yeah,
center of the
there is
camera,
in some. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it
hits
goes
it.
into the
You
center of
can't
the
see it
camera.
at all. You can't see it at all until the center of the beam hits the sensor of the camera.
That's not true.
Until then, you can't see it at all.
That's no, that's that if
Okay.
you go to the videos, I can show you. They point the laser's pointing upwards in one shot, and then they adjust it so that it points downward more closely to the camera, right? So then we
Okay.
can
How would
both
that go
hopefully
through
agree.
the Earth
One second.
curvature?
We can both hopefully agree that you can see the laser without it pointing directly into the camera. Can we both agree to that?
No, you can't see. Okay, so it shouldn't hit
I
the
just explained how
target
you could.
because
I
no,
just
there's a
explained.
giant hump. There's
Right,
hundreds of feet of Earth curvature that should be blocking it,
right. But I
moron.
just explained that you can see the laser without it going directly into the camera. Correct?
You would see it 100 meters up in the
Let's
air,
let's address my
or
question. Can
more.
you see the laser without it going directly into the camera?
No, because it would have to be 100 meters up in the air, and
Okay,
there's
so
no
if
you don't see a laser 100 meters up in the air. The only way
so,
you could see it, right, is if it's
so
going over the horizon, which should be at less than 3 miles, right, and then the hidden height would be over 100 meters.
all right, listen, if you saw the laser going above your head, could you see it without it going directly into the camera?
Probably not unless you did
What
long
do you then
exposure
how,
or over a shorter
so
distance.
if the claim is that if the Earth is a globe, you should see the laser going above your head, how are you going to see the laser
The
if the
laser,
camera can't see the
it's a
laser?
direct hit. It's a direct hit. It hits the
No,
target. We also
right,
have
right.
side views
The
where we did
claim,
long exposure
listen,
and we can see the entire transit of the beam
the
from three
claim
foot to three
is that
foot.
if the Earth was curved, the laser would go several hundred feet above your head, correct?
Yeah, yeah, but
Would
that's
the
not what's
camera be able?
observed.
Oh, sure, but would the camera be able to see that laser?
It wouldn't be a direct hit, and
Okay, but answer my
it
question. Could
depends.
the camera see that laser going above your hypothetical head?
Yeah, it should be able to.
Okay, wonderful. So we agree that the camera could see the laser and it's not a direct hit, correct?
That's seeing the laser is different to it being a direct hit directly into the
Agreed.
sensor of the camera.
Well, I agree. I agree that those are two separate things, right? But do we agree that the camera could see the laser while not being a direct hit?
Yes,
Okay, wonderful. How are we verifying that it's a direct hit?
because the only way you can get
That's
that level of brightness you can't see it until it hits that sensor of the camera, till it goes right into the lens. If you
I can't. I
right, so what you should do is you should watch Dr. John Dee's videos on
post post
how lasers work. Okay, learn how lasers work.
post them, please. I'll take a look
Just
at
go to
them.
YouTube, type in Dr. John D,
I, I,
and
I type in Dr. John D. What I get is Bob the Science Guy, Dr. John D, and the fallacy of flat derp, right? That's what comes up when I look up Dr. John D on YouTube, right? So if you would like to provide what you want me to look at, otherwise I'm just going to watch
just
this
go to his
guy.
channel. It comes up if you type
Right?
in Dr. John D.
Dr. John D. All right. Is it, uh, does he have 55,000 subscribers?
No, he has 5.41 thousand.
It's 5,000. Okay, wonderful. All right, is there anything specifically you want me to look at?
Yes. Go to the search, type in laser.
All right, laser divergence, laser observation, lowest laser point. Error lies in deceptions
All right.
of request.
Yeah, that's a good one, right? So he goes over
Which I
a
labeled.
lot
I said
about
like 6 of
lasers.
them. Which one? I said like 6 of them.
All right, so the ones that says errors, lies, and deceptions of West, I think he goes over
So
it
none of
with
the
a
things that
bunch
say
of more.
laser. Okay.
It comes up when you type in laser, right? So I typed in laser and it came up.
All right.
Up.
It's a 22-minute video, so it's gonna take me a while
Dude,
to go through this.
why you being such a bitch, dude?
Why are you throwing insults around?
Did you? Well, it's the way you're talking. It's basically like an insult. It's like this weird little like passive aggressive behavior. You can't just have a normal conversation.
I'm frustrated with you specifically because you were a bitch when we were chatting in the other server, right? So I'm frustrated with you specifically and your ignorance.
No, that's only because you were being the same as what you're being now, right?
I was in chat. I was typing in text. How are my text messages sassy? And just to clarify, your claim in chat when you texted me was saying you said I was clogging up the feed. So are you changing the reason that you banned me 2 days ago?
No, I never
said I was clogging up the feed.
That's not what I said.
Absolutely. Let's go to our texts. Let's see. You're wasting time. Go whine. You're wasting time. Stop muddying up the main text with cope. That's what you said.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
Okay, wonderful. So are you claiming that I was being sassy or was I muddying up the main text?
Yeah, you were being pathetic from what I remember.
Okay, you're just saying shit, dude. I think you're pathetic. So we both think each other are pathetic. So where do we go from here?
Where's your globe evidence?
Where's your fucking globe evidence, bro?
That's what we want to hear.
Show us it. This is what you need to do. Find us a laser bending downward, right? So that's what you would need for the laser to hit the target in all of these laser tests that hit the target.
They don't hit the target. They just are seen by a camera. I made this point earlier.
None of them hit the target?
They're seen by a camera. If you could show me one that hits a target where a target is not a camera, right? Then I would love to see it. But I have not seen any evidence of that claim specifically. So if you want to say that it hits a camera,
the target was the camera.
That's what I'm saying. Again, if you want to say the target is something other than the camera, feel free to. But if we could just say camera instead of target.
Yeah. So you can't see the laser at all until it's aligned in such a way that it actually hits directly into the. You would, if what you were saying was correct, you would be able to see the laser the entire time.
Where's one point you can't see the laser?
In every single laser test video, you don't see the laser until you get the direct hit into the target.
No, again, I just addressed how I can show you one where the laser points upwards and then you can see the laser, but we agreed that if the laser was going above your head, you could still see the laser.